Hey everybody, Professor Doom here. So there was a video that I brought you all on my second backup channel, Rebel Yes 23, about approximately 2 days ago. And in that video, I showed you an administrator out of New Zealand who was revealing data that he came across while he was working as the administrator there in New Zealand. Um, so if you haven't seen that video, take a look at that. And he was revealing the percentages of people that had died from receiving certain batches of a roll-up your sleever. Let's take a look at the New Zealand report about the staff member was investigated. What they claiming was for putting out misinformation on a conspiracy site. That's exactly what this article says. And I'm going to show you that now there is some information coming out that this individual's house has been surrounded by police. This was just earlier. So the Te Watu Ora Health New Zealand is investigating a staff member accused of spreading misinformation data. RNZ understands the man was interviewed on a New Zealand conspiracy theory site yesterday. He said he developed a database for the roll up your sleever and quoted data from that work. Executive Margie Appa issued a statement today saying a staff member with no clinical background. Wait a minute. Do you need a clinical background to show the data that people have been dying? Does that really require a clinical background to report that? No, you don't. What he is claiming is completely wrong and ill-informed, and his comments demonstrate this, she says. Appa said the man had used the health emergency's data and his access to any IT systems has been blocked. Now, let's take a look at, since he was under investigation, now let's take a look at, I do believe it was a female, is now stating that his house was surrounded by police. Let's take a look at that.
I'm Liz Dunn, and this is an emergency call around the world from New Zealand. Today is Sunday, the 3rd of December, 2023. I'm out in the car that we have. I've had a call to say that the whistleblower who has put out the crucial information exposing the COVID lies, exposing the information that he had working for the Ministry of Health in New Zealand, has had his house surrounded by police at 2:15 today. It has been swarming with police. The time now is almost 5 o'clock. I have not gone public yet because I wanted not to inflame the situation, but why are the police there still? And this I heard 10 minutes ago. As well as that, 10 minutes ago, the second person who backs up that whistleblower, and one of the people who contacted me along with the whistleblower, has had her house now surrounded by police. So those two people are no longer available to talk to us, and I must put this message out to the world. I would remind the new New Zealand government under Luxon that you must get out the truths and show you are different from the tyrannical Ardern government. This is a massive challenge for you. This is where you show New Zealand what kind of a government you will be, and particularly you, Winston Peters. Winston, I came round to your house on the eve of putting the information out. I reached you by phone on message. I said, I have something very important to offer you. You got into government promising New Zealanders that you would stand up for what we call the freedom truth-telling movement, that you would put out a full COVID inquiry. The whistleblower tried to reach you as well. I gave him your number, and he said that he would give you all the information. We were both willing to give you the first drop and make you the hero politician of the world. We are still willing to do that, but I am calling on you, Winston. I am calling on you. Help these people. Make sure Luxon calls off the police. Make sure they are freed immediately. Make sure that this whistleblower.
So one of the reasons why I feel this story is rather important to follow up on is that there were a lot of people who seen the video where the administrator had come out and presented the data that he had come across in his work. Well, there was a lot of people that were claiming that, oh, this guy isn't, he's not real. He's not. This guy's lying. He's, this is all make believe. This is not even a true story. Indeed, it's a true story, and the New Zealand press is being given misinformation and stating in their news article that this administrator had put out misinformation. So, thought I'd just follow up with everybody, and thanks for listening.